The men leeringly comment on Chakravartin and Devi. Chakravartin is unable to resist, and then beats them to pulp. They profusely apologize on their knees. She says that she merely taught a lesson, and the punishment still remains. She makes them all do sit-ups. Devi says that she might not introduce herself, but she should at least be able to get inside the palace. She says that she has to take the disguise of a princess. Chakravartin thinks that the idea is good, but how would she look on in these clothes? Devi finds a palanquin royal passing by and asks her to leave it on her. Chakravartin is boggled while Devi is amused. Inside the palanquin, a princess steps out and reprimands the workers to try and walk faster, so that they reach the palace faster. She eyes the palace from afar, which is almost 1.5 kilometers away. She steps out, a royal princess that she is, with all the mannerisms. She thinks that before she enters the royal palace, she should beautify herself, so that when Ashoka casts his glance at her, he is stunned by her beauty. And once she gets married to him, she would be Princess Anandini, but the magadh queen. She says that her priest has prophesied that Ashoka shall be the royal king. Chakravartin hears from a distance, and points out how foolish she is to even aspire to be Ashoka's wife. Chakravartin gets jealous, as she starts talking about her beauty that shall bowl Ashoka over. They get inside the royal palanquin stealthily, while she is busy beautifying herself. She intentionally pulls the carpet, and the princess falls, stained in mud and dirt. She gets frustrated. They manage to grab hold of the palanquin and the beautiful clothes that belong to the princess, and compliment her beautiful choice. Chakravartin says that this is the last option to find out what's in his heart. She says that she has left everything, and if Ashoka leaves her, what shall she do? She gets tense thinking about it as Acharya watches on. The Gondna tax takers and taken into custody. Sushlam goes after them, but Ashoka confronts in the middle. They are beaten up. Sushlam comments on his fast-track working. Sushlam tells Ashoka that he doesn't think these Gondna workers shall open their mouths in front of him, out of fear, and his efforts shall be in vain. Ashoka says that he silenced him, but now he has a way out to let them speak up. Sushlam asks him to be involved in smaller issues, while he goes to enjoy his higher superior powers. Ashoka taunts and asks what's the hurry. His vanity and ego shall come in handy when he is left with nothing. He says that he too has an important work, and gets inside. Sushlam stands enraged. Ashoka comes in to find them being beaten up barbarously, and orders them to be left. The prisoners are shocked to see him. All look contentedly and comply. Ashoka then introduces himself to the tax workers. They apologize profusely, that they were doing it out of fear for Gondna and his fear. Ashoka assures them that they are his safest place here, and asks them to speak the truth, as he hates lies, and if they try to lie the least bit, then he shall give them a new definition of terror and fear to live with. They are petrified. Later, in front of Acharya, Ashoka manages to get them to spill the truth out, that these people are very discreet and secretive in the dealing, as one person managing the taxes doesn't know about anyone else's working strategy, and that a tattoo on the arm is what's their identifying mark. He then explains the entire strategy as to how they collect the tax and keep it in a closet and throw it in the river. Ashoka asks if this is done against the wishes. Then why they never informed the royalty about it. They're informed that not only the people are punished but their families too. They ask if he knows what happened to the person who tried to rebel. His entire family was killed, and then he committed suicide himself. They swearing that there must be someone who shall punish the Gondna one day. Ashoka is able as they narrate the horrific tale to them. He says that if they don't raise the voices now, it shall ruin them all, and this problem needs to be nipped in the bud, and he shall do so. Later, Ashoka says that for the benefit of the country and the human mankind, this is his first step towards achieving his goal, and to achieve this, he can go to any lengths. He says that there must be some link to connect to Gondna, and someone must have definitely seen him, the terminating link to Gondna. He begs them to remember harder. They say that they have no clue about it. One of them comments about some uttered action. Two people whose real identities aren't known. Isn't there might be some link? Is they handle the tax collection in these two directions, and that they are often seen to go in the dark forests where they vanish. They both come out, and Ashoka and Acharya discuss that the complications are getting more entangled. Acharya says that there is something more to it. Ashoka says that Sushma has become more powerful, but not necessarily by wit and brains as entire personality change isn't that easy, and that there is something not clear. Acharya says that he has spent so much in exile, and maybe darkness ensures him truth as Sushma leaves in the night. Ashoka says that he shall ensure that Sushma never leaves alone in the night. Gondna, in his veil, meets Uta, who discusses how Ashoka made all of his servants captive. Gondna, however, remains unperturbed. He says that they were working for long, and that now they shall start for the new servants. Uta starts to talk about how he shall arrange for new male and female workers. He asks them to start making servants soon, and instill fear in them so much so that they prefer dying rather than open their mouths against Gondna. He also points out how important cash flow is for the motive's success, and they need to be financially superior, and after that, with money ruin them totally. But cash flow shouldn't stop, as only shall ensure the motive being a success, as he doesn't want any hindrance in his ultimate goal. The servant silently complies. In the middle of the night, someone secretively leaves the palace, gets atop a horse, and drives straight ahead. Ashoka stealthily follows him. In the darkness of the forest meets someone else, and then he is whisked inside a barnyard. The other person says that since Ashoka is so badly involved in the investigation, hence, it's necessary to take him away from the main matter. He thinks that he needs spies, and he should be given so many to distract that he is involved in them only. He says that cash flow is extremely essential for the work, and that they shall ruin and finish off the magadh financial powers so badly that its economy tumbles down, so that when Bindusara is dead, no one can shed a single tear. The person who discreetly and stealthy arrived in the hideout for the palace takes off his veil. It's revealed that it's actually Siamak, who addresses the other veiled person as Gondna. The other person guffaws aloud. The veil is taken off the other face too, and it's revealed that it's Bindusara's Greek mother, Rajmata Helena. She says that this is a weird game, that he too's referring to her as Gondna. They both guffaw together. The screen freezes on her evil face.